Hello, everyone, and welcome to 7 Minutes of Hope. I will be your host. My name is JC Fuentes, and I will be with you for the next 7 minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject which is called Not Worthy of Your Mind. Not Worthy of Your Mind. And we're going to be reading from Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 and 9. And I'm reading from the New Living Translation. I really enjoy this translation. It's really easy to understand. And this is what it says. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Keep putting into practice all you learned and received from me, everything you heard from me and saw me doing. Then the God of peace will be with you. So obviously we want the God of peace with us. So it is important to think about good things. And so in this world that we're living, where mental health has become a huge issue, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, the problem of mental health, I think it's even bigger than the actual COVID-19. It's huge. And so we need to really talk about this, because the Bible gives us a lot of answers regarding how to keep our minds in the right place. And so here Paul is advising the Philippians to keep their minds in the right place, not to allow things to go into their minds that are going to hinder them and bring them down. He wants them to be at peace. And so we want to be at peace as well. And I wrote down some questions that I believe are not worthy of our minds, of these problems to be in our minds. And one of the first questions is, are the problems you cannot solve worthy to be in your mind? So if there are situations and problems that you know that you have zero control over, are they worthy to be in your mind? Are there situations about future events that you're imagining that could happen but haven't happened yet, or will probably never happen? Are they worthy to be there? Are they worthy to be in your mind? And that's a really important question. So is that worthy of your mind? And obviously the answer is no. Now, the other question is playing and rewinding the problem in your mind helping you? So is there a problem and I'm like pressing play, rewind, press, play, rewind. Is that helping me in any way? Am I able to solve the problem by doing this, or is it actually hurting me? And that's a really important question, because many times we cannot solve certain problems. They're too big for us. We don't have the power to do that, but we know someone that does. So us going through it over and over again is not going to help. And then the last question I wrote down is people. Sometimes we have problems with people. Are certain people worthy to be constantly in our minds? Are these people really worthy of occupying that space in our minds that we need for other things? But sometimes people can affect us in a way that we're constantly thinking about them, what they're gonna do, what are they gonna say to me, what are they gonna say about me. And so we have to really ask ourselves that question: are they worthy to be there? Are they worthy to be there? And obviously the answer to these three questions is no, they are not worthy to be there. I talk to my kids a lot about practice. We love soccer where we live here, and soccer is a big part of our lives and our mental health, and also our physical health. And so I always tell them, because they sometimes we see that other kids are really good at soccer, and we wonder, how do they get so good? Well, they practiced. They kept on practicing, and so the more my kids practice, the better they get. And one of my kids, my eldest one, he's gotten to a place where he understands this very well. And my younger kid is also understanding this. The more he practices, the better he plays, the better he feels, the better he performs in the game. And so we need to start practicing in our minds. We need to start practicing thinking good things. We need to put that into practice. Every day we need to train our minds to focus on good things, And there are good things. One of the greatest things that we have that we can focus on is Jesus loving us and dying for us on the cross. That's a great place to start. So we need to be constantly aware of the things that we're thinking about so that we can bring them to a place where we say, no, it's not worthy of my mind. This is not worthy of my mind. The Bible says in 1 Peter 5:7, it says, give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. So God cares about you, and we are to give all these worries to him because he cares for us. God cares about our mental health and the state of our mind. So the question you have to ask yourself is, do you have peace in your mind? Do you have peace of mind? And if you don't, then we have to start thinking about what is going on in there. What is in our minds? What are we allowing to be there constantly? And get it out and start to practice good thinking. So good thinking takes practice, just like anything else. We have to train our minds to be in the right place and not allow our mind to go to places that are not beneficial to us. So God bless you, and I hope you are encouraged and have hope. Love you.